Okay, now this is February-March 2020 paper, and the source files I've already shared with you. Task 1 is the evidence document. Evidence document, you know that how you are going to save the evidence document. Make your name, center number, and candidate number will appear on every page, means that it should be placed in the header, and then you have to save the evidence document. Like you can see, I've saved the evidence document with the evidence and my candidate number. In the header, name, center number, candidate number is there. So this is done. Next point is task 2, to create a document. Now you're going to edit a document where paragraph styles have been applied. So keep in mind that they have created the styles. Now some of these styles will need to be edited, means that they will tell you that how you are going to make some changes in the already created design styles. Now the page layout is A4, portrait orientation with 2.54 centimeter margins. Do not change these settings. Now A4 size, orientation is portrait, and the margins, they have been set for you in the main file, which is servicing. Now we are going to open the servicing file and save it with the name of safety. So I'm going to just copy this name, safety. It should be in capital letters. Okay, open the file, main file servicing. This is the file. You can see the styles have been applied over here. And in the styles, you can see that they have created different styles over here. You can see the styles. Okay, if I open the style organizer, you can see all the styles are over here. Okay. Now, the next thing is to save the file with file, save as. Your location should be always current folder. In the current folder, you will save it with the file name given, which is safety in capital letters. And then save as type should be a Word document, and you click on save and click on OK. Then this, you can see at the top that it has been saved with the name of safety. Next thing over here is that make sure it is saved in the format of the software you're using. We have done that. Okay. Now the evidence. Place in your evidence document the screenshot to show the file type that you will go by going to your folder. You can see safety over here. If the safety is at the end, you can, if you want to bring it at the top, which you should do, you select safety and click on this tab of name. The selected file will automatically come at the top. From here, you can take the screenshot, okay, and place it in the evidence document. Your file path and just this much will be fine. And then you go to your evidence document and paste it. Another way of making your evidence document more accurate, we can do that going back to your folder. Date modified is not required. So you can delete this. Size is not required. You can also uncheck it from here. And then you can easily take a screenshot of this file name and type, because name and type is only is required over here. So you take your snipping tool and you can easily take a screenshot of the file path and name. I will again place it over here. You can see this is an accurate method over here. So you want to move your image and easily bring it below evidence file, evidence 1, and click on save. Next point is place in the header of the document your center number, candidate number, and everything should be left aligned. Go back to your main document and go to Insert, go to Header. This time, okay, 3 blank over here. You will write your name, then center number, then candidate number. Done. Remove this placeholder. It is not required over here. Then an automated field to display today's date, right aligned. So in order to display today's date, you will remove this placeholder from the right. The cursor should be on the right side, and you can see date and time over here. Click on date and time, select the shortest date, and this box update automatically. If this is checked, this means that whenever you will open this document, it will show you the current date. But if this is unchecked, then this means whenever you open your document, you will only be able to see the date on which you created the document. So it is what I will suggest is that you click on update automatically and click OK. Now the date is inserted. Now place in the folder an automated page numbers left aligned. So for that, don't close your header, just scroll down. You'll be in the footer. This is the footer. Now you can see that your name in the footer, automated page numbers left aligned. Since your cursor right now is at the left, at the exact position where you want the page numbers, go to the page numbers, always select current position. Why current position? Because your cursor is left aligned, it is there, and select plain number. So the numbers are left aligned. Now on the right side, the file name and path should be right aligned. So on the keyboard, you look for the tab key, press tab key twice, and your cursor will be on the right side of your document. In fact, right side of the footer. Over here in the document info, click on file name, put a comma, then go to document info and click on file name. So you're done with header and footer. You close the header and footer and come back to your main document. Now make sure that all the items align to the page margins. No other text or placeholders appear in the header or footer areas. Headers and footers are displayed on all pages. Now the right way to do that is you open your main document, click on file, click on print. You can check that all the headers and footers are visible. They are applied on all the pages, and moreover, no header or footer is outside the margins of the page. Once this is done, you go back to your main document. We'll go and check the next point. Now, the next point is the house style specification for paragraphs. Now, these specifications have been given. All you have to do is these styles have been correctly applied to the document, but 3 of them do not match the house style specifications. In step 3, you will correct these and provide evidence. This means that these styles have already been created. All you have to do is open the styles, the main document, check them with the specifications which are already given. If there are any changes, you correct those changes and then you show the evidence of that. So first of all, you can see the first style is GS title. Font style is sans serif. Sans serif is Arial 20, center, all capitals, enhancement is all capitals, single, and line spacing is 00. So I'm now going to open the main document, safety. Go to the styles, and first of all, we are going to look for the GS title, which is here. Click the right button of the mouse, click on modify, and let's check. This is Arial 20 enhancement. For this, enhancement is all capitals. So in order to check the enhancement, you will go to Format and go to Font. In font, all caps text with a small checkbox should be checked. If this is checked, then it is fine. Okay. Then next thing you have to check is that their line spacing should be single, and then alignment should be center. This is center aligned. In order to check line spacing, you are going to click on Format. Line spacing is single, and before and after is set to 00. That is fine. So we don't have to make any changes in it. This means this first style is fine. No changes required over here. Okay. So if no change, this means this is correct. Then we are going to move on to the next, which is GS subtitle. Sans serif means Times Roman. This should be 18. Let's check. Okay, this is subtitle, modify, and it says that subtitle should be Arial. It is Arial. Next thing is that the size should be 18. Yes, the size is 18. Third thing is that it should be right aligned and it should be italic. So we will check whether this is right aligned or not. Yes, this is right aligned, but this is not italic. So we will click on italic. Check if there is any other change. Line spacing single, space before and after is 00. Okay. Go to format, paragraph, single, this is 00, this is fine. So only change was italics. And then we are going to come down and check this box, automatically update. If we will check this box, this means that whatever changes we have applied to this style will be saved. Okay. Moreover, we need an evidence that we have made changes to this. We can do this later on. First of all, try to understand that we have made changes in the subtitle and that was italics. Then check on, click this automatically update. Click OK. Now the changes has been saved. Over here, we will not put a tick because we need to take evidence later on. The third one is GS subhead. It should be serif and 16. Serif means Times New Roman. Font size should be 16. Okay, we are going to look for subhead. This is subhead. Okay, New Times and New Times New Roman and 16. What else is there? Center, bold, and underline. Okay. This is center, bold, and underline. Single and space after should be 16. Go click on format, paragraph, single and space after should be 16. This is, I think, already 16. So no changes in this. Click OK, click OK again. Go back to your paper and just take this style. This is done. No changes in it. Next is GS section head and section head Arial 14. Alignment is left. So look for section head. This is section head. Modify. Okay, this is 14. And left aligned. All caps and underline. Enhancement should be all caps. How you're going to check it? Format, paragraph, and then you can look for line spacing. Just a minute, line spacing for this is 8. Yes, this is 8. This is fine. Click OK. Now we are going to check all caps. And this is already underlined, but we are going to check from font. Click on font. This is all caps is there. Okay. Click OK. For this style, all caps is there, underline is there. And we haven't made any changes in it. So, okay. So no changes in this style. We will just take this. Next, we are going to go to GS body. And this is Times New Roman 14, justified and no enhancement. So body, modify. Now this is not Times New Roman. Change to Times New Roman because this is serif. Body 14 and justified. This should be 14 and justified it is tab. Click on justified. Done. Okay. No enhancement and space after is 14. No enhancement. Paragraph space after should be 14. So you can see that we have to type 14 over here as this is not available. 14. Click OK and we are done. Next thing we have to do is after making changes, we are going to click on automatically update. Click on this and then OK. Now go back to, we will not put a tick because we need to know, okay, we have made changes in this style. Okay, now third style is GS table. It should be serif and 14 and left aligned. Now table is here, modify, Times New Roman, this is 14. It is left aligned, enhancement none. Okay, into no enhancement, left aligned, space before and after should be 0, single line spacing. Okay, anything else? No, this is single. Okay, and space after is 0. So no changes in this style table. Okay, we will go back to our main document and so no changes. So automatically update remains the same. We click OK. Next one is GS list. Serif means Times New Roman. Look for list, modify, Times New Roman. Font size 12 and left aligned. Font size over here is 12 and this is left aligned. Then the tick bullet indented at 1 centimeters from the left margin. Now, in order to check that, you are going to go to Format, Paragraph, no. Go to Format and Numbering. Click on Bullets. Check this tick bullet. Click OK. The next thing you have to do is that it should be 1 centimeters from the left margin. In order to do that, you are going to Paragraph. And from here, your left margin should be 1 centimeters. So you can type in 1 centimeters. Check your line spacing, single and 0. It is also in the paragraph. Indentation for the bullet is done. Space before and after 0. Line spacing is single. So click OK. Automatically update because we have made the changes and then click OK. Now all the styles have been done. So you can see that we made changes in the subtitle, body and list. So we have to give the evidence of that. Now, first of all, we will give evidence of this GS subtitle. Okay. Look for subtitle. This is subtitle. Modify. First window will be your this window. Second window will be your paragraph 1. So we need to take You can take a screenshot or you can use the snipping tool. Okay, and just take out or crop these two windows. One is the main modify style, other is the paragraph window. And then go to your evidence document, click OK over here, OK again, then you can go to your evidence document, and this is evidence 2. I'm going to click beside evidence 2 and bring it down. This is evidence 2. Bring my cursor below evidence 2 and then paste. So this is pasted, this evidence. Now click on Control S or press Control S or click on the save. Next point was about GS body. Just select a different color. So this is done, GS body. Okay. Go back to your main document, look for GS body, modify. We need to show this and we also need to show the paragraph one. We will place these windows side by side. Go to the snipping tool. Okay, and this take out only these two windows and place the image in the evidence. We will first click OK, OK, and then go to the evidence document, evidence 3. This is just the evidence 2. We will move evidence 3 down. Okay, because this is the part of evidence 2, because they asked us to show the evidence of only those styles which we have made changes. Done. Now the third style was that of list. So for the list, yes, we made changes. We changed the bullet style. We have indented the bullet. So go to format. We will go to no, we will go to first of all paragraph, and we will show that the indentation has been done. From here, they can check the bullet style. It is a tick, and from here they can check that it has been indented to 1 centimeters. So new, then take out this much and place it. Click OK. Minimize it. Click OK and OK. Go back to your evidence document and place this evidence. Now this was the third evidence. Okay, you have shown the third evidence. Just going to bring, actually it was not the third evidence, it was the third part of evidence 2. Now we have made changes in the 3 styles and now we are done. Take Control S, go back to your main document, look for now the other points. Now we are done with evidence 2. Now change the page layout so that after this report for the home customers is displayed in 2 columns and equal width of 1 centimeters. So after this report for home customers, you select the whole document first. Make sure that you have selected all of the document and nothing is left. Okay. So this document, whole of this document is selected. Go to layout, go to columns, click on more columns, click on 2 and space is 1, click OK. Columns, more columns, 2, it should be 1, CM and OK. This is not a valid number. Okay, I'm placing it in a wrong. Oops. This is actually 2. This is spacing. I have to change this and make it 1 and click OK. So this has been divided into, all of this is divided into 2 columns. Done. Now you can see the bullets are also there. Now import the image, this, place this at the start of the paragraph below the section heading regular task to yourself at the start of the paragraph. So we have to first find this paragraph. This is the paragraph at the start of the paragraph where it's written and air conditioners filters. So you click over here, your cursor should be at the start of the paragraph. Go to insert pictures and in your source files, you look for this image and insert. Once this is inserted, there are some changes. Resize the image so that it is half the width of the column. Half the width of the column means that you select this and from here it's written size, you decrease the size. Go on decreasing till this is half of the paragraph. Paragraph is around 7.1 centimeters, so it should be around 3.5. So this is okay and size is right now is 2.7. And the third option was the aspect ratio is maintained. Yes, this is maintained. Text wraps around the image. For that, you click on tight. So the text is wrapped around the image size. For that, we will, okay, 2.6 is fine. This is almost half of the paragraph. Let me increase it a little bit. It is 2.8 right now. So this is done. Click on save or Control S. Come to the next point, align the image to the left top margin of the text. This is done. Locate the table and format it to look like this. Now this is the table. We have to locate the table first. Now if you scroll up, this is the table, but it doesn't have any grid lines right now and it doesn't look like this table. So you can see that the text is vertical over here. All these 1, 2, 3, 5 columns are merged together. Heading is at the center. All the text is black and the background of the first row is light gray. So you go back to your main document, safety. First of all, go to borders and shading. From here, your line should be around 2.25 because this was thicker. Click on all on the left side and then apply to table. Done. So you can see that the border resembles this border. Now about the text and the merging of cells. First of all, we will merge all these 5 columns together by selecting them. Yes. Then click on table tools and layout. Table tools are there whenever we are dealing with table editing a table tools appear. So in the layout, there's option of merge cells. Now service level, this should be at the center. So click on center, make the text black and the remaining text select and it should be black. Okay. Next, you select 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we are going to change the text direction. Text direction is in the alignment group. In the table tools, layout, alignment, this is text direction. So what you can do is you can easily click again. I have clicked twice and now my text is vertical. Okay. The other thing is this service level. I'm going to select this text, not the text, but the cell. Click on home. From the home, click on the bucket and select 25% darker. Okay, the gray, which is 25% darker. So this is done. This is also gray color. So from the bucket, we will select 25% gray. This is done. Now, if there is anything left, we can see, okay, we can see that actually this column is wider, but over here, it is not wide enough. So if you want, you can make it a little bit wider, okay, but text should not disappear any text and it should not overlap each other. This column 5, we will make, even if you leave it like that, it won't make any difference. But then just to make it a little bit more, accurate, you can adjust the columns like this. Okay, now they are adjusted, almost look the same. And text is not overlap, click on save or Control S. This is done. Now make sure that the table fits within the column width. No was split on text wrap and grid lines are visible when printed. So grid lines, these are visible when printed. You can only make sure by going to File, Print, and you can check this table. This is within the column and grid lines are visible. Okay, now P is the 8th point. Now in the next video, I'm going to tell you how to do your 8th part.